Goddamn button. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is, where you is. I hit the button and it flipped right off on me. You are Midnight's Edge After Dark, and it is time once again. Script Doctor is busy. He's gone tonight, but we still have Mikey with us. How you doing, Mexican Iron Man?
Arriba! I am doing most excellent because, as you know, I got back from my trip last night, driving all the way from Connecticut, and there was a special gift on my doorstep, and hopefully later I get to show what it was on the screen. Thanks to you, sir.
Actually, I haven't got a chance to watch that video myself, so I'm going to have you share that in just a minute, or if not, I'll grab it here if you can't. We also have joining us Mr. Gary with a J from the Pop Culture Minefield. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, buddy. How are you tonight?
I just finished editing a video that I've been working on since 9 o'clock this morning, which was one that I worked on Friday for over 6 hours and had to basically redo the entire thing. But I'm doing peachy.
Yay, Peachy!
Woohoo!
Peachy is
Go
a new
Team
word.
Peachy. No. You got to say it. Peachy Keen.
There's a jelly bean.
Yeah. Peachy Keen.
And Culture's on the road, so he's not going to be joining us tonight. But I did send the link out to a few other places. Oh, yeah. Also, Nick Weiser's not joining us tonight. And I believe also Toxic Tuesday has been postponed as well. So hopefully everything goes well for him. He had to deal with some things around the house, I believe. So hopefully everything's well for Nick as well. Other than that, there's a few news bits going on, but nothing too pressing. How is the peoples in the audience tonight? I seen Mr. Tickle Trunk. I seen Martin Vasquez. I seen Six is in the house. All hail Six, the wrench.
Woo!
We also have Techman Blade. We've got Holy Hand Grenades. Holy Hand Grenades, Batman. We got Professor Gray. We've got who else? Let's see here. Kitty Bear, Sean Newton. He's not a Fig Newton. He's Sean Newton. We got Dr. Dragon in the house. He's not just he's Mr. Dragon. We need a Dr. Dragon. That's what we need. Dr. Dragon. He's not just a Mister. He's a doctor. But no, this one's just a Mister. And then we got Grand Admiral Adam, and we got Eldritch Lord Haster, if I could talk. We got a bot in the house, which I'm assuming one of the wrenches already took care of.
A porn bot.
Nah,
Handle Tickle Trunk, thank you.
Darcipio's here. Scott Hughes is here, who sent me a nice box of goodies. I got to dig into. I opened it up. I looked into it a little bit, but I haven't got a chance to even mess around with it yet. We got Marks 47, Dalbin's here. Rob Altus is here. Little Dr. Sayas. Thank you for being here.
Dr. Sayas.
I love that episode of The Simpsons.
I do too.
I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. No, you'll never make a monkey out of me.
I just had the coolest thing just happen while you were singing in my headset. I went ahead and went to the YouTube channel so I could see the chat more clearly. And I had an echo of you singing back and forth. It was awesome.
Oh, that's nice. I can't remember how the whole last line goes, but it's like something, oh, look, all this time it was Earth, so I don't remember now. Anyway, hey, Merlin Zid, how you doing? Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? See some more people piling in here. Send out that link to the internets, put a hash brown on it, and let everybody know that we're live. We're live at 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever it is where you is. Actually, it's like 21 after the hour. But if we ever started on time, I think you guys would be worried.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that Keanu Reeves is Batman?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's in that new animated film.
Yeah, the new animated.
I laughed my butt off at that trailer. It was actually funny.
I liked the original trailer. I saw that too. Like The Rock's doing a voice in it. Was it Chris Pratt or somebody else is doing a voice in it? Chris Pine, I think. I can't remember which.
Wait,
Plays
does that mean
Superman.
Does that mean Bruce Wayne's gonna get a dog, and does a dog die?
Yes.
And Batman
Yes.
like has to say,
Well, they don't die, I don't think, but they're like super pets. Basically, it's like a super pets movie. It's something you can take Bambino to.
Wait, I was kidding. Is this really happening?
Yeah, it actually looks kind of cute.
Oh,
It looks a hell of a lot better than the Cars ripoff they got coming. If that hasn't already come on yet, they got like a Batmobile series. I shit you not, coming like in the style of Cars.
I'm the Batmobile.
But no, you haven't heard about this yet.
No.
Let's see if I can bring up the trailer. This is one of the.
I am Taco Vengeance. I am bad guacamole. I am.
It's Warner Brothers. They might let us. I don't even have the stream monetized right now, so fuck it. We don't like monies around here.
we don't like them centavos.
We're not all bougie and needing money and stuff.
Yeah. We work for thongs.
Everything just froze on me. Okay, hang on. Oh, come on.
StreamYard has been acting real weird the last week.
It's not just StreamYard, it's my whole computer. It's because I'm trying to render out video and doing all kinds
I'm
of
not
shit.
rendering our new episode of the Scoop Zone tonight. I'm going to wait till after we're done here.
Well, I'm trying to get mine up before Andre goes to bed.
Even though it doesn't eat up the RAM,
Google
it eats
Chrome
up the
just
power
froze.
of my laptop.
Everything just froze on me. I don't know if you guys can even hear me.
Yeah. We can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll eventually get to that. I can't see the chat. I can't see nothing. I can't do anything.
Boy, did I pick the wrong day to log out and restart my
right? No kidding. Okay. Hold on. Whoa, okay, I got my picture back here. A little bit. Let's see here. So you haven't even seen the first trailer of this?
No.
I've not seen the first one, but I saw the second trailer.
Okay, because there was a trailer that came out like last Christmas, I think it was. The longer one. We'll do the original one first, and then we'll... Because fuck it, I'm going to have to fight both.
What about fair use?
Claims.
What about fair use? Like we're
fair use don't count on YouTube. Are you kidding?
And I'm adding value to the discussion. Estoy hablando del
I mean, you're showing a literal commercial.
Did I just share
they're gigging you on it?
I know. Well, and there's reasons for it, but I understand. It is what it is. Okay, here's the first commercial that neither of you have seen, evidently.
Wow. Boy, am I a bad co-host.
I've been saying, Mike.
Oh, I have seen this one.
Wake up, buddy. It is walk o'clock. Maybe I should let him sleep.
Oh, so you did see this, Mike?
Go ahead, let it rip.
Probably get more claims for the music than anything.
Everybody jump. And I'm up. Okay, we'll go for a walk. I have an owner, and he's Superman.
Let me just iron that out. You should call me Iron Man. No. My dog's the best, but he's not the greatest with other animals.
What is new with you, fellow normal dog?
I bit the FedEx guy the other day.
Who was he working for? General Zod, the Legion of Doom?
FedEx.
Of course. The Federation of X's. Not to be trusted.
What is taking my owner so long?
Well. If it isn't the Justice League.
Superman?
What's going on? You're super strong.
I should be a lot more dead right now, right?
My best friend is in danger, and you have to help me.
Well, we're just a bunch of shelter pets. But they're stronger than you think.
The mighty Oink. I didn't see anything. Show on wheels.
Where the heck am I?
Indestructidog.
great.
I'm the only one who didn't get any superpower.
When one has an abundance of power, they have a certain duty to use that power to...
Sorry, you were saying something?
Yeah.
How much did you have to drink?
I had 2 toilet bowls and a bidet too, which is crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing, but it's like a dog water fountain.
Oh.
Out of the way, cat child.
Cat child.
Canine shield.
What is a canine?
Evade! Excellent shielding. That seemed incredibly painful.
Anybody want to switch powers?
So
Oh,
yeah,
I gotta
support
see
of
that.
that.
so of course they had Keanu Reeves' name on there before. We didn't know who he played. Now we know.
Because he's Batman. I'm Batman.
So, you are a dog. I am the Batman. I'm not really great with animals.
Yeah, I'm not really great with people. Probably because of my traumatic puppyhood.
As a child, my family was taken from me.
As a puppy, I was taken from my family.
So I healed myself.
Emotions always in check.
No one ever getting past my impenetrable defenses.
Yeah, what the heck?
That can't be sanitary. Every day, me and Soups hang out.
You literally worship the ground that dude walks on.
Technically, he flies.
Batman works alone, except for Robin and Alfred, Commissioner Gordon, my IT crew, whoever Morgan Freeman played. What do I have here?
Squeezy, what?
That better be a licensed toy or I will freak out.
What a great line.
Oh,
That one
my
into Morgan
God.
Freeman was the
Yeah,
one
the
that sold
Morgan
me.
Freeman one is really good. Whoever Morgan Freeman played.
I like that they're, they I get so tired of some of these parodies acting like they're canon. This one's not even trying. They're saying we're out.
No, it's having fun. It's and that's why like the first time I saw the trailer, I was like, cool. That looks cute. Too bad my kid wasn't a kid anymore. Now I need to come up with an excuse to go see it.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Shit, if they let
You
me
got a
hang out-
kid at least, so
Yeah. Well, I won't be able to see, but yeah, I can't take him at the end of May because we live too far apart. But what if I could sneak Bambino in?
that's what I was saying. You could take Bambino.
He's
would
so
love it.
little, I could put him like in a backpack. They wouldn't even know.
Just get yourself one of those things where he's a comfort pet or whatever.
A comfort pet. What?
Oh boy, he didn't seem so comforting. I just heard him. He didn't like that idea.
Is that my dog? Hold on.
No, that's
that
my
was-
dog.
Oh, that was your dog? I thought that was Bambino. I'm like, that was perfect timing. He's like,
That's Taylor, man. My dog.
okay. He's like flipping out on you.
She can hear the other dogs barking, so she's losing her mind. Let me out of the door, Dad. Let me out of the door. So I'll be right
Gotcha.
back.
So yeah, that looks kind of cute. Hopefully, it's pretty good.
I think it'll be fun.
Bat Tom can adopt award. Yeah, he'd probably get stuck with asshole.
6 says I should borrow.
Goddamn cat! All he does is lick himself. Seems like all he's worried about is his penis. Never mind, he's perfect for me.
6 says I should borrow a kid and take a borrowed kid to the movie.
Well, he already has a kid.
Exactly.
But yeah, emotional support pet. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah.
Oh, emotional. Wait, what is that a thing?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
a
all
thing.
I thought all pets provide emotional support.
Technically, they do. You're not wrong.
Okay, well then.
There's just you got to get papers. Get him one of those little vests.
Oh, the little thing like they have like the. Okay, got it. Yeah.
So then
Do I need
nobody
to wear
can fuck with
sunglasses
him.
and pretend I'm blind?
No, you just have the little thingy on him.
Do I need to like have like Kleenex with me and pretend I'm emotionally traumatized? Like, where's
Nobody is
Bambino?
ever going to believe you have Kleenex with you for crying, Mike.
No.
Just get an orange vest and put it on the dog. They'll think it's an emotional support animal.
Is that how it works?
You know,
I don't know.
Bambino does have a little sombrero outfit. I'll bring that on Thursday's show. He's Bambino.
He's my
like,
Mexican support animal.
That has got to be the most adorable thing I've ever heard. In
for
my life.
Halloween, I put a little sombrero in a Mexican poncho outfit on him for Halloween.
Oh my god!
I got to
Yeah.
hear that. I got to see that. You
I'll
gotta
do it
bring
for Thursday.
yeah.
Thursday's show. I'll dress him up. He hates it when I do it, but he'll leave it on.
Well, don't stress him out. I just
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he'll do it because he, I mean, look, you're gonna wear that outfit and you're gonna like it, or the food bowl disappears. No, I wouldn't do that to him.
he seems like he'd be diva enough to want to be a star, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of stars, we have a new star for Dune 2, or at least one of the new cast members. I don't know if you guys heard about this. This is our first story of the day. If I can get it to come up here, if my computer would work with me, Florence Pugh is cast as the Princess Irulan. I can't remember how to say her goddamn name. Yeah, that chick. Florence Pugh may be soon touching down in Arrakis. The Oscar-nominated star of Little Women and Black Widow is in negotiations to join the cast of Dune Part 2. Legendary Entertainment and Warner Brothers follow up to the critically acclaimed, commercially successful, for a pandemic, Dune. If the deal closes, Pugh will play Princess Irulan Carino, a royal who becomes romantically entangled with Timothée Chalamet's Paul Atreides. It's a critical role, one with the potential to grow if Dune stretches deeper into novelist Frank Herbert's literary canon. Production on the sequel is expected to start this summer, and the film is slated to hit October of 2023. It brings back much of the ensemble from the first film, including Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista, Zendaya, and Javier Bardem. Denis Villeneuve, credited with making a book thought to be unadaptable into something cinematic and comprehensible, returns as director. Why did I suddenly become William Shatner?
William Shatner
reading the story. For a sign of how terrible these things can go, look no further than David Lynch's justly exonerated 1984 version of the same source material. I'm not going to keep doing it. Dune grossed nearly $400 million at the globally and snagged 10 Oscar nominations, including nods for Best Picture and a snub for Denny. Pugh recently reprised her role as Yelena in Disney Plus's Hawkeye, and she will be soon seen acting opposite Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, and Matt Damon in Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, and will also appear in Olivia Wilde's Don't Worry, Darling, and Sebastian Lelio's The Wander. Pugh is repped by people. I liked Florence in Black Widow, and that's really like the only thing I've seen her in. So going by that, cool.
I mean, she's a cutie pie.
I didn't care for the movie, but
that movie sucked.
She was good. Well, she was one of the highlights of the Hawkeye series, even though I had huge problems with that show too. I'm like, why not tell the origin story of Hawkeye?
Yeah. Sure. I can't remember the damn chick's name though. The one that the actual character's name. I know it's the one that is telling the story, like the one that. What the fuck is her name in the original movie? I am so drawing a blank. I have not fucking ate shit today. I've been doing nothing but editing, and my eyes are fuzzy. So I'm like the worst host of the day. So I apologize, kids.
Do not apologize.
Well, what do you guys think here? I'm the only one talking about this.
Well, I mean, look, she's a cutie pie. Look, all right. So here's the deal. I didn't like that movie because it wasn't the Black Widow movie I was expecting to get. I think I would have had a better time watching her in her own movie. Like, like that, I'm down for. I mean, I thought, like Gary says, she absolutely was probably the best part of the whole thing. The rest of
Oh
it
yeah,
just
hands down.
seemed like action scenes that I've seen before, plot lines I've lived through before. You know,
And I like that Haley Stanfield. She's really good too. But that was not the story we were looking for. But as far as like playing Princess Aurelian, I think she's going to do a great job. She's a solid actor.
Oh, listen to you knowing the pronunciation of the fucking name.
You like that? You like that? Gary came out of it. That's my boy, Gary. Gary, high five. Good job.
Mr.
Ow!
Really
Hit hard.
Yeah, this would be the Virginia Madsen role in the original film.
In the original film.
Yeah.
My daughter asked me a great question the other day. She goes, "Hey, Dad, who have they cast to play Sting?"
What?
Sting is awesome.
Yeah, she meant to say Fade.
Fade,
you know,
Ralph.
but she says she couldn't think of the name Fade, so she goes, "Who do they have cast playing Sting?" Just that's funny line.
My luck, it'll be fucking Pattinson. They got him playing everything anymore. I don't want him to.
Oh God, I hope not.
But anyhow, no, she's a pretty good choice. I mean, she seems a bit older than Timothée Chalamet, though. Not by much, but I could be wrong, I guess. I mean, I don't think she's that old, but
well, I think
she's 26 years old.
I was gonna say, and then isn't Timothée Chalamet only like 23 or 24 or something like that?
Somewhere
I mean, not
there,
much older, but
can you
he
even tell the
looks
difference
younger
between a
on
23
screen.
and a 20? I generally can't tell the difference between 23 and 27-year-olds. Uh-oh. There I go, talk about my dating life again.
Yeah, be careful there, Mike.
Uh-oh.
Lord. But yeah, I mean, could be worse.
I think this is good news.
I think it's a good casting choice. I mean, sure.
We've already got a strong cast, and I think she can only elevate Zenduha's game.
Zendaya.
Shanae. What's her name?
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Her name sounds like a movie that flopped in the 70s starring like...
I want to say Xanadu, but then I can't because then, I'm like, what?
And it makes me think of...
like Olivia Newton-John, a movie that never existed.
Song, you remember Billy Crystal's song, Marvelous, where he says, "Oh, look, there's Sting still looking for a last name." That's how I feel about Zendaya.
I don't... here's the thing. My problem with the original film to this day...
What?
Is you got Sting in the movie, you got Toto doing the soundtrack, but you don't have one song on there with Sting singing.
By Sting, I know.
Like,
who cares?
He should have been singing like the sands of the dune. They're gonna be high sun by noon.
Didn't we get enough Sting in the 80s and 90s?
Dropping shit all over the place. What the fuck?
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy here. I'm a big Sting fan, so.
Didn't we get enough of Sting in the 80s and 90s or whenever the hell it was?
Never.
Lost in the sands of doom.
Never a Sting fan over here. Nope.
Every step you take, every dune you make,
I'll be dooning you.
every spice you fake. I don't know.
Every song stings. Every song stings. I want my sleep apnea machine.
You know what's funny is he actually wrote that song while he was making that movie, or they recorded that song and he played it on the set.
Oh, come on,
folks. No, that's a true fucking story.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Every breath you take. Those guys were the first to hear it.
Every spice you break.
Actually, that was a story that I think I heard from Brad Dourif, because he was talking about memories of it. He's like, yeah, I remember Sting brought some of his new tracks, and we heard that Every Breath song before it was ever even on the radio and shit. But all right, looking forward to Dune 2. Can't wait.
I cannot wait for it.
We've got some casting news for Quantum Leap. I do have the script for this in my possession. I just haven't read it yet. Looks like Ernie Hudson's joining the cast.
Wait, what?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Love him.
I can handle that. He's going to be Dr. Ben Singh in the show. I'll try and read the script in the next week or so and give you guys my thoughts on it. But that sounds like good casting news. What do you guys think?
Well,
can't go wrong with Ernie Hudson.
I love Ernie Hudson, man.
I love Ernie Hudson, and we need
that motherfucker. He was supposed to be in Congo too, and he signs on to this. I'm getting a lawyer.
Frank, I don't think Congo 2 is ever happening.
Don't you piss on my dream.
Frank, you'd spend too much time on Twitter defending your wife. I think the Congo is never happening.
She makes me do it.
Well, tell her that you're your own man and you need to be in control of your own diapers.
Congo 2 is gonna happen. One way or another. I will make it happen.
Well, first we need to put down the straws from the table, if you know what I mean.
Look, all I know about this news is Amy is sad because now we got to figure out how to work around this. He's gonna be quantum leaping everywhere. It's bad enough he was ghost busting. Now I gotta wait for this. Congo 2 is never happening, like Mikey said.
Nope.
I'm gonna go cry.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Hey, wait, hold on. Let me get you Bambino. He's an emotional support dog.
He's gone. He went to the bathroom to do some coke.
Okay. Congo!
Congo! All right. So yeah, Ernie Hudson's joining the pilot. Script Doctor read it, and he said it was okay.
He said it was. He came on ours and said it too. He's like, it's actually got some really good stuff in it.
That's
and
the best,
and it does nod to the original series.
But it's not going to be revolving around.
Is it going to be 25% different?
Well, no.
That's the confusing part for me is how does it not if he's still out there?
That's the thing that bothers me too. Yeah.
Who's going to jump back in time and like take care of diversity, equality, and diversification?
Oh, they've got a new Chicky Poo who's going to be jumping through.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Her nickname is Checkmark.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, what?
Is that really what it is?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say, just don't.
Her name is Checkmark.
Don't lie to me now. All right. So that was two of our main stories out of the way already. Shit.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? How's that?
No,
possible?
I shit you not. And this one is actually not even that big of a story because we already kind of know this.
What?
The fate of the Batman's HBOMax prequel series is revealed. That's right. Matt Reeves talked a little bit about that Gotham series. That ain't happening. He goes, one thing we're not doing that I was going to do. So there's the Gotham Police show, which that one actually is put on hold. We're not really doing that. It was going to be a Batman story. There wasn't going to be a Batman story. I'm sorry. It was going to be about the corrupt cop, and it was going to be about how the worst gang in Gotham were the GCPD, and Bruce would have touched paths with Commissioner Gordon. It would have been someone to measure him against, but it would be a battle for his soul. They did not like.
Didn't they already do that with a show called Gotham?
Yeah, they did. They just wanted to center the show on a character who was more. I get it. Reeves said so. I was like, okay, maybe somebody will do that show. And then anyway, however, Max's separate spinoff focused on the Penguin is still happening. Colin Farrell is supposed to be in it. But yeah.
Well, he was really in many ways the highlight of that film that was actually good.
Yeah, other than the fact that he was
despite
completely
not having an umbrella.
unrecognizable. Yeah, and that too. Especially in considering how much it fucking rains in Gotham.
I know. It's like all of his goons have had umbrellas in that one scene with the rain and everything. And I think it was the funeral.
Yeah.
But he's the only one that doesn't have
actually,
one.
I think it was one of the few scenes it didn't rain in, but
just unbelievable.
It was
all that
overcast,
rain,
though.
and he's the only one without an umbrella.
Right. Well, it's one of those shows.
Irony. Thy name is ironic.
But yeah, so if you're looking forward to that Gotham show, and I don't really know anybody who was, it's not happening, but we're still getting the Penguin show. So that's the news on that. But also,
I know
he said
in the
same
other interview he had, Tom, he said that yes, that's the Joker at the end of the film.
Yeah, we knew that. Yeah,
but we're not going to go anywhere with that.
Oh well. Actually, there was another Arkham series that was announced, so I'm surprised they're not. And that's supposed to be attached to the Batman. And the other funny part is that he said that the ideas that are going to use in the Penguin series were stuff he wrote for the sequel. So that makes me wonder what he saved for the sequel. So, well, we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
There's any serious planning going on because they weren't sure because it was tracking so low. But internationally, it got $253 million over the weekend.
I don't know. It did pretty well.
Yeah,
It did-
125 in the United States, 253 internationally. So they've got the potential of a green light for a series. It all depends because they really do have to turn a profit. Keith doesn't think that they're going to get over 800 million.
And Six is mad at you. You gave out a spoiler. She's gonna yell at you.
I wasn't even listening, and I missed it. And I haven't seen the movie, and I didn't catch whatever Gary said.
Shh. This segment of MEAD is brought to you by I Shit You Not. This has been one of the fastest shows we've ever gotten through the news, guys.
You got to be kidding me. We don't
No,
have. Hold on.
we're
Let me look
done.
on IMDb Pro. Well, you know what we can do?
We've got other stuff because we talked about it tonight too in our
Here,
recording.
let's show my unboxing.
Charlie Cox wants Marvel Studios to tweak his Daredevil costume.
Okay.
What's it more comic accurate?
All right.
I thought that was kind of nifty. And 24/7 and our show, we talked about I Am Legend sequel that they're
I heard
working on.
about this.
Will Smith
Yeah.
and Michael B. Jordan. And
Interesting.
well, the interesting thing is the film doesn't say he's dead at the end.
Well,
But-
he didn't die in the theatrical version. People forget that. The
I know.
theatrical version was the alternate cut. The one that everybody has seen, or that most people have seen, is the director's cut. That's got the alternate ending where he does die. The theatrical cut, he lives.
So I think it's neat that they're going to do this. I'm curious where they're going to go with it. Because there was definitely, if you read the book, there's a lot more to the story and why he is called I Am Legend. Because they
he's the
don't
only
really
one that
touch on
supposedly
it.
is alive.
What's that?
Because he's the only one that's supposedly alive.
No, if you know the
He was
book,
the one coming up with the cure.
no, in the book there was no cure in the book. What it is in the end he finds out that he's the villain of his story.
Yeah, and that's the way the version that everybody likes ends.
Wait, what?
It ends with him learning that he is why they're terrified. This is a new evolutionary process. Humans are evolving because of what happened, and he is the cul-de-sac, the dead end. And therefore, his survival and the way he is tormented, hunted, and killed them, he realizes he's the villain of the story.
Yeah, and the theatrical cut, he just blows them up.
Wait a minute. So that's the theatrical cut. The theatrical cut's the only cut I've seen.
Yeah, the director's cut on the Blu-ray.
He
actually has a
realizes what he
completely different ending. That's just
Wait
like the
a
book.
minute. So in the I Am Legend universe, Mexican Iron Man has to evolve into one of those weirdo creature-looking thingies.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. It's true.
Those weirdo looking,
Yeah.
those weirdo creature-looking thingies don't look like they go to any bars or taquerias.
They will think that my character would have evolved, but actually, I just wanted to eat human flesh.
Gary, you're already evolved into one of those characters.
I just want to take a minute to introduce Adam West.
Hello there, citizens. Welcome to Gotham City.
Thank you for
Bobby!
being here.
Hey, gentlemen. Thank you, Tom, for the invite. Sorry I'm so late. I just got
That's
home,
all right.
man.
Why is it
Bobby!
when Adam West talks, he sounds like he's having an orgasm?
I don't know, but I'm going to talk like that more often now and see
Well,
what
we can
happens.
talk about, now that Klobby's here, we can talk about one of two things.
Hey,
Either
Cool.
A is wait, did you see Batman yet?
I did. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
saw
did?
the 1966 movie.
That too.
No. Oh my god. Okay. Do you have the audio turned on?
I do.
All right, let her rip.
40 seconds you got. It took you. That's it.
Well-
All right.
Hey there.
He tears into shit.
the presents
Tom.
that come today. Presents.
Oh, my.
ding dong,
He just rips his shit apart. Look at him.
What is it? Oh! Oh!
Just starts throwing shit.
Oh,
Hey.
Mom, look! Masters
Hey there.
of the Universe, Castle Grayskull.
My
Mom, you
goodness.
gotta see this. Look at this.
Wow.
Masters of the Universe, Castle Grayskull. Mom, look. It's like when I was
Ma's
a little
just
kid.
like, I don't give a shit.
Oh my God! Thank you, Tom Cutters.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, this is the best ever.
Yeah, she's like, yep.
No, my mom was actually. If you you can't hear the audio right there, but if you listen to the audio, my mom's was like totally impressed and blown away. I was like, "Wow, remember when I was a little kid?" She's like, "Oh, that's amazing, Mijo." No, she was completely
I know
impressed.
she's cool.
She
She's
was she
awesome.
flipped out. She's like you're really blessed to have good friends. I'm like, I know. Wait till you see the next video. The next video has some play action. You ain't seen shit
Awesome.
yet. That was just the unboxing. Thank you, Tom. It was
You're welcome,
after
buddy.
a long drive, and I mean long. Like it was a bear to get home last night and yesterday, and I was exhausted from the weekend. I'm just and I opened it. I was like, wow. So I was kind of screaming kind of loud, but that's how I am sometimes.
That's all right. So how you doing, Clobby?
Oh, not too bad. Hello, everyone. Hello, lovely people.
Yeah,
in
I haven't
the
got to
chat.
say hi to you yet, Club. What's up?
Good to see you there, sir. Always a
We've
pleasure.
already got
Always
through
good
all
to
our
see you, man.
stories.
Well,
I'm
not
sorry.
quite. There's always two more. When Clobby shows up, we can talk about two things. Number one, why the Flash is the worst DC superhero freaking ever, and or
Wow.
two, how the Batman in the movie that you just saw compares and contrasts to the Batman that you've known your entire life.
Well, I will say that he did a lot better job than I thought he was going to do when he's Batman. How much of that is costume or whatever, and mood and way it's filmed and everything. I'll give him a lot of credit. I did like his portrayal of Batman a good bit. The movie, not so much. I like the movie okay. There are things I like about it, things I don't. I love the fact that he spends most of his time as Batman. I think that's rare from any superhero film, not just Batman. So I like that about it. He's okay. Again, the movie I just thought was about. I think I gave it like a 6 or something. Which is probably, to be fair, going into it, I thought it would be a lot worse. And so it's an okay film. And what was the question? The other question about Flash?
No, it's okay. I was kidding about the
What was
Flash.
that other part?
Yeah.
I was kidding about the Flash.
No, I actually put my official rating into IMDb today.
Oh, nice.
I decided it was a 5.
Oh, that is a significant slide from what I
Wow.
thought your review was.
Yeah, I think that I'm overly fair about it because I put it between a 6 and a 7, like 6.
My
and a
initial
half.
reaction was 6, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and what I'm giving credit to is each scene almost in itself is a short film, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
And the action scenes were outstanding. The chase scene, which script doctor and a lot of people didn't like, and I'm like, did we watch the same thing? Because I totally understood what was going on in that chase scene, and I felt like it was a short film, a great action moment, and I loved, God, anything that he did as Oz was fucking great. That was the highlight of the whole film is Penguin.
Yeah.
You liked him. Huh? I didn't care much from Penguin,
I
but
thought
I
his
never
performance
do.
was the best part of the film.
I like him being part of the old gangsters and stuff. I just want supervillains to fight Batman, not the Sopranos. And so I get tired of
Well, that's the problem. The minute you have a real world version, that's what's going to happen.
No, you're
Every
right.
time.
I just don't like it much. Yeah, you're right though.
What do you mean a real world? The version that's what's going
Where they try to put it into a believable,
grounded.
It's even more
film.
grounded than Nolan's movie.
No,
really.
this isn't a world of freaks and sci-fi. It's a grounded world of 70s action thriller. And the minute you do that, because that's what happened with Christopher Nolan. You're going to get that grounded version.
It's really
Superman
basically the
doesn't
same
exist in that world.
story. It's the same story as Batman Begins without the beginning part, and instead of Ra's al Ghul, it's
Yeah,
Riddler.
there's no new territory ridden over in this film, none
that's
whatsoever.
exactly right.
And the bragging rights of calling it, the detective story was not well done because
there is a little bit
really
more
bad
detective
detection.
work
It's
in
really
it,
bad
but
detective work.
Yeah, it has its moment. Again, there's a lot of people enjoying it, and that's fine. But I didn't enjoy it, and I'm with Gary on that. Like, yeah, it's cool to see him play detective, but the riddles and all that stuff weren't that clever. And if he was so smart,
they used the actual riddles instead of creating their own.
Yeah.
Well, and not only that, it's like once you get to a certain point in the movie, without getting too deep into spoilers, like you basically have to have Batman be the dumbest guy in the room and make a mistake just so basically because the movie plot needs it. And then there's not even to get into the character assassinations and other things that happen.
Deus Ex Machina. You can always feel that happening when they do that. The director says, I can't allow this to happen. That's why I have to force it to go this direction. And that's how it felt when we get into that second hour. two things happened. I don't want to say what it was, and I was so annoyed by it. I almost threw my popcorn down.
Same here. I was furious in that last. When they started what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, there was one bit where I said "fuck this movie" out loud.
I'd have paid real money to see that.
It was during the Martha and Thomas Wayne stuff.
Yes, dude, I was
because
probably yelling at the same time
to redeem a character through dialogue,
and
then they throw the other one under the bus.
Well, even with let's say, okay, the lie that was told, there's only one part of that lie that was walked back, right? And even with that walking back of that one little bit, to me, it doesn't matter.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough, right? Because it still makes everything else real. And the fact that Thomas would sink to that level to begin with was against character. And it bothers me. Well, to me, making, his parents, great parents and upstanding citizens is just as important as, Superman's parents coming from the Midwest and their moral standings, making Superman who he is.
Because all of us, I'm certain everybody in this panel absolutely got angry when, in Man of Steel, when the dad tells him not to save him.
Oh, God, yes. Well, that to me, they do the same thing here because that's the same problem you have. You cannot have if you're going to do the storyline with death of Jonathan Kent, because it doesn't always happen in every version of Superman. No. But if you're going to do that, it has to have one reason to happen. And that is to teach Superman that you cannot save everybody, and no matter what your powers are, right? It's no different than just like Batman should never know who killed his parents. And even if he does know, he should never be able to do anything about it.
Yeah,
because that's the whole point, right?
He found out to be fair, he did find out in the Golden Age and Silver Age, but nevertheless, they didn't handle it as poorly as this. And I just want to say this. The Waynes have one function in Batman's origin and one alone. That is to die in Crime Alley, period.
Yep.
Period. Every time you touch anything else about them, you destroy them. And they have been doing that in comics for many years. Well, a few years in Screw 52 and garbage like that.
Who die. Let's put it that way. But yeah.
52 is good.
They have to be good parents who die, is my point.
But they've been fiddling with them since that Hush crap, which I don't like, and then the Screw 52 later. Before that, pretty much all you knew was in the 50s, they did start sort of a retcon to the origin where a gangster named Lou Moxon hired a gunner named Joe Chill to kill them and make it look like a robbery. And that was done in the 60s and 70s. But that was still as far as they ever went with the Waynes.
And that to me is even a little too much, because the whole point is it's supposed to be a senseless crime. It doesn't matter who they are. That's the whole point, is that Thomas Wayne being as rich as he is, that didn't stop that fucking bullet.
No, exactly right. I never said that was so much.
No, I know, but I hate that they make that's part of what got him killed, right? Like, I hate that bit, because that's the whole, that goes against the whole idea of what it's all about.
Yeah, I was never necessarily for that either. Then I really hated, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't like Batman Year 2 when they teamed him up with Joe Chill to fight the Reaper. I didn't think Mike Barr wrote a dumb story there, but a lot of people like that as well. But it's still better than destroying the Waynes like they've been doing. I mean, and it's not just that. Like this idiot Michael Bendis, who's and over the past 10 years, they've resurrected Jor-El just so they can make him an a-hole and destroy him in comics, of all people.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that too, especially with some of the, I think the stuff they did in that Krypton series or whatever stuff they did to his, not just his dad, but the grandparents and shit like that.
Yes.
I watched all of it, and I was so optimistic going into that series, and boy, did I want to puke the further along it went. Ugh.
Yeah, and Bryant, this is one of the biggest points of contention with most fans in the 1989 film, is that was the dumbest thing ever.
And they even got an actor that didn't look anything or sound anything like him. So I'm like,
what? Well, it was just the point that it shouldn't be that way. It was, whoever came up with that idea, whether it was Tim Burton or whoever, because it wasn't the writer, because the writer flat out said, I did not.
Sam Hamm.
Sam Hamm didn't do it.
Sam Hamm flat out says that he had nothing to do with that.
Then it was the other guy with the name that rhymes.
But at the end of the day, Tim Burton is the one who let it happen.
Right, exactly.
That's where it probably came from, because Tim Burton thought he was being fucking clever.
I hated that.
Well, Tim Burton thought he was doing a lot of clever things in that Batman '89
Because
movie.
here's the truth of the matter: as
frankly,
much as
I
he
think-
loves Batman, he didn't really like the comic. He liked the Killing Joke.
Who, Burton?
Yes.
And Burton really never really liked the Batman much. He likes the villains.
That's
He's
my
like a
point.
weirdo
Yeah.
anyway. He just cared about villains. Yeah.
That's what I said. He never really read the comics so much.
No.
His big deal was he was all influenced by the Killing Joke. That's why it was around the
Dark Knight.
Joker and all
Yeah.
that stuff. A little bit more, a little bit more of the Killing
Miller,
Joke, but
too.
yeah, a little bit of Miller, Dark Knight, but yeah.
They should have let Michael Keaton direct that damn thing.
I don't know if
look at it
Keaton
this
would be
way.
a better director or not.
As silly as the name Jack Napier is, at least they didn't name him like Joe Kerr or something like that.
Yeah, that would have been dumb.
God.
At least
Don't give him
wasn't
fucking
so bad.
ideas for the next one, Clobby.
At least he
Jesus
wasn't
fucking
Commissioner
Christ.
Gordon's brother or something. Oops, I probably did.
His name is Joseph Keir.
And that's
Kerr.
another thing
what
about
bothers-
another character. Oh my god, another character they had to make a connection with in this movie, not to get into spoilers, that was not as bad, but it's still just like, really, we have to have everybody related to everybody or what?
Ugh.
Sorry, Mike, you were gonna say something?
Well, I was just gonna say, getting back to the thing about the parents, the thing about the Waynes is that there was at least the talk of them being charitable and upstanding in the light of Gotham and the hope and
Not now.
Not now.
Don't-
Not now.
Uh-oh.
No, he was a jerk.
Well,
who ran for mayor.
so long as the Wayne family, when I go to see this movie, so long as when I'm looking at the screen, I'm not getting the vibe like they're somehow responsible for the patriarchy or oppression, I'm going to be okay.
Well, whatever you think of that stupid
It's
Joker
a little
movie.
alluded to, I'll tell you that much though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I know it's not connected to that stupid Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, but
No.
Thomas Wayne's a piece of garbage in that.
Yeah, I didn't like
Well,
what
yeah,
they did
I mean,
over
that was
there
an
either.
alternate universe story, clearly. So I let it go. They're not trying to say that this is canon because it's clearly not canon.
Well, and this is clearly
No,
like
but-
an Earth One Batman anyway, and I don't want to use that as an excuse either. But no, I'm with.
Can I just say the obvious? Like it has come to my astounding feeble little Mexican tortilla brain here that the only people that talk about canon, the only people that give a shit about canon, the only people that debate whether or not canon will or will not be upheld, is being upheld, was upheld, is us, the fans. None of these Hollywood studio people.
You got me
give
worried
shit
for a
about
second
canon.
there, Mikey.
None of these Hollywood studio people give a shit about canon. None of these Hollywood directors give a shit about canon. None of them. They just want to pick this shit up, remold it however they want, make themselves think that they're smarter, better than all of us who are real fans who spend money on this shit and create the value in the first place. And because of that, I think I'm now at the point where I don't give a shit about talking about canon anymore, just like Tom doesn't want to talk about Star Wars anymore.
Okay, you need to.
This rant was
No,
brought
you're
to
gonna
you
have a
by
heart
Fat
attack.
Steven Seagal.
You're gonna have a heart attack like Fat Steven Seagal. I will say this much. We got a super chat from Mikey here from Adam Mulford, who says they are vampires. The virus turns them into blood monsters. Also, Princess Irulan, I know I'm saying it wrong, is only a few years older than Paul. Also, the time jump 4 and 2. Oh yeah, I forgot about the time jump. Yeah. My other thing with it, Adam, is you want to know what it is? I know she's not nearly as. I think she's playing a bit older in Black Widow, and being that's the only thing I've seen her in. Like, for some reason, I'm going to have to try and reset my brain and kind of see her as a younger character, I guess, when it comes to Dune. But yeah, I mean, there could be a lot worse choices, like I said. So, thank you for that, though, Adam Wolford. And then we got one from Marcos A here, who says, "Hail to the panel.
This is the one right here.
Can
right
you
here,
speak to the new movie, The Terminal List? Chris Pratt is based off a novel, and thoughts on the synopsis and trailer." I've not even heard of this. What's this about?
Oh,
it's
my
a
God.
series.
Hold on. Let me
It's
send
not
you
a
the link
movie.
so
It's a
you can play it if you want to.
It's a series.
a 15-second trailer teaser for the movie. And I'm putting it in their private chat right here.
I thought it was a series.
Yeah,
I saw
Mike-
that.
It is. It's the new series with Chris Pratt.
Yeah, it
He's
looks great.
a Navy SEAL. And
Ooh, Navy SEAls.
yeah, I know that nobody's tired of the Navy SEAls yet. So we're gonna keep getting. But I love Chris Pratt, man. He's very, very patriotic.
Yes.
So after seeing Reacher and the promo for this, I'm like, Amazon is starting to realize maybe we should make shows for real men or people who love to watch men in action doing real men stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
Now that is cool because I've got a lot of
Okay.
experience with those military tomahawks. They're badass.
Interesting.
I'm getting a clear and present danger vibe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out.
You
if I
killed
ever
my
get a chance.
friends, so I'm gonna kill you.
Then we got Action Com here says, I Am Legend is a metaphor about growing old and not understanding, rejecting the new generation coming online and feeling the world change. Do you do you guys feel you're battling vampires?
Well, first of all,
if
metaphors,
they got purple hair, yeah.
Jack Nicholson said it best about metaphors. People who talk in metaphors should shampoo my crotch.
This town needs an enema.
Bob, where does he get those toys? Go ask him.
Why didn't anybody tell me he had one of those things?
Bob, done.
I'm gonna need a moment alone, boys.
You know what Clobby's favorite superhero line is from any superhero movie that's ever been live action ever?
I would like to know.
Martha.
What did you say that name?
Arasaka the fan. Oh, go ahead, Clobby.
That's in the top 2 million, I'm sure. So thanks.
Arasaka the fancy goose is in the house. It says the Princess Amun is pronounced Irulan.
Irulan.
Noted.
I don't know.
Noted and forgotten.
It'll be forgotten in 2 seconds.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah, those brain cells that would normally remember that, I'm killing tonight drinking booze.
Otherwise, we watched the trailer, the 2 trailers for that new Super Pets movie that looks kind of cute. Did you see that yet,
yeah.
Clobby?
I did see the trailer for that. They're trying to tug at my heartstrings as someone who grew up loving crypto and Ace the Bad Hound and that kind of stuff. And I almost let myself watch that and think, maybe this could be kind of fun, just seeing the pets, because I grew up loving the Super Pets, but I won't let them get me. I mean, I'm not that I wouldn't watch it. I'm just saying I won't get any kind of hopes for it.
I doubt I'll go see it in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it when it pops on HBOMax. It looks cute. Especially got Keanu Reeves playing Batman. You got the old teams playing. Like you said, they're definitely playing at the right,
Crypto is just, hello there, everyone in the chat saying hello to me. Thank you. It's very nice of you.
Yes, we're glad to have you here.
I love crypto. I mean, it means a lot to me. When I grew up, in Superman's origin, there was still him as Superboy, and some of my favorite comics were Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, and of course, sometimes the Legion of Super Pets. So yeah, I'm a sucker for stuff like that. If they do it and it has a fun, like something of a Toy Story type vibe to it, and it's just fun, I might like it. You know what I mean?
Now, have you seen both of the trailers, or did you just see the more recent?
Oh, I saw one that someone put up today. I don't know if I saw both of them.
Okay, yeah, the Batman one just come out, and then they did the original one come out last year. Late
it was focused on Superman and crypto.
Okay, so I think I saw something today, a little bit of one today. I didn't even know it was Keanu until someone mentioned it.
Yeah, Keanu isn't in the first one. He's in the new one. He's the voice of Batman.
Oh,
wait, is it Keanu or Keanu?
Keanu.
Oh, you said Keno, like the board game.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, I'm like you, Tom. That's something I would definitely check out.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna take it too seriously or nothing. It's just a kid's little thing, like whatever.
Kids should have stuff. Look, we live in a time where they make a movie called Batman that kids can't go see. There's something.
Wait a minute. So the super dog was named Crypto?
Yeah, Crypto the super dog.
Holy shit! You know what his Bitcoin account must be like at this point? Get it? Crypto, Bitcoin. You know what? You guys missed a joke. You know what?
But he's a Doge.
I'm gonna get my own laughs, even if you guys don't give me.
And you missed that one. I said, he's a Doge. Get it? Kevin Conroy. Yeah, well, it's hard to argue that.
Oh yeah, he's the Bat. He's the voice of the Bat for sure.
We had a question from Wild Rose. What do we think of the Netflix Viking show? I haven't seen it yet. Have any of you guys?
I will watch it.
I saw the first 2.5 episodes.
I expected it to be woke, and I heard.
Well, I've heard it's pretty bad. And Andre was talking about it the other morning. What do you say to it, Mike?
I say that it's a piece of inaccurate historical horse shit, and I'm sick and freaking
it's
tired.
after dark. You can say the
race
word.
Swapping bullshit. You know what? I'm Mexican. My skin's as dark as freaking a walnut. And I don't need any ethnic race. No one's doing me any favors by race swapping anything or ethnic swapping anything in. We're one race, the human race, and I want my shit to look the way it is. And when I watch historical shit, it better be somewhat reasonably accurate. Focus on the acting, focus on the script. If you're going to go back in history and tell a story, try to do it accurately. Try to use some modern technology. Try to use some CGI and give us some insight into the soul of those who came before us that gave us the great society and the great countries in which we live and strive to achieve every day in the modern era. Motherfucking Hollywood.
Well,
Mikey's on a
I mean,
roll.
the minute I heard that, they had race swapped one of the main characters from history, I'm like, well, you can't do that. If you know anything about Vikings, they're extremely racist. They're extremely race oriented. The word Viking itself means pirate, and they took slaves, and that's the only people of color they had were slaves that they took, captured, and they were notorious for murdering them. They would torture them, and then when the person that had captured them died, they would kill them along with that person.
Newsflash.
Terrible culture. They really were.
Hey, newsflash. Amazons or Aztecs and then like people who lived in the Amazons, everybody's taken slaves throughout human history.
Oh, yeah.
There's still slaves in Africa.
Oh, yeah. Slavery is still a thing.
There was a lot of
today.
Slaves in America that when they would get their freedom, the first thing they would do if they'd make some money is go get a slave themselves.
Yes.
It's true.
God. Anyway, the point of the matter is that if you're gonna tell some stories, tell some stories. Jesus Christ. Things have gotten so bad in Hollywood, I don't even want to be Mexican anymore. Jesus Christ.
Well, you're not. You're Latinx.
Bullshit. What did you say?
Actually, you'd be a Latinxican, I think.
No, I am no Latin. There's no X in my Latin.
That's it. You triggered him, Tom.
There's no
You broke
X.
him.
And there's no that Latine bullshit, Latine. You know what? If I want a latte, I'm going to Starbucks.
That just reminds me of that line in Sonic. Of course I want a latte. You make them so good. Or I love the way you make them. That's what he said.
I see you, DB Martin, talking shit in the chat. I saw that. Tom, I saw that. You see what DB Martin's doing? I see you.
I said it first, though.
Well, you're starting a movement here, and it's not the kind of Frank off. I saw that.
Latinxican? What's wrong with that?
Hold on, I'll be right back. I see you hiding in the back, Frank off. Hiding behind DB Martin. I see that. See, they think they can get away with this just because I'm over here on the panel, but I see them in the back by the rabbit chicken buffet. I see you. Can you tell I got up early and got ready for the show today and got out my work?
Yes. Holy shit.
Hi, it's an alien.
Oh, Lord. So other than that, was there anything in the news to talk about? That you said a few other things, Gary, but we're getting that new thing from something Alvarez or whatever his name is for Alien.
I didn't see that.
Fede Alvarez. How do you say his name? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Fuck names.
Senior?
I don't know. It's a new Hulu is going to get a new Alien movie. Besides that series, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Fede Alvarez. How do you say his name? I don't know.
Are you talking about the... Wait, what?
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking. It's his new Alien movie in the works with Don't Breathe filmmaker Fede Alvarez.
Fede Alvarez, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too.
Oh my God! This article
I'm not
just
excited
dropped
about
6
this.
minutes
This
ago on
doesn't sound exciting at
IndieWire.
all.
Robert Pattinson on why his Bruce Wayne in the Batman isn't a Playboy. I don't know, because you look.
Did you know that Batman is the world's greatest detective?
Yeah, I did. Why? Is that a serious question?
Okay,
that's
hold
what
on a
he
second.
said in an interview, man.
Yeah, Matt Reeves worried the Batman as a detective may be too complex. I'm like, you wrote a character at a 4th grade level. How can you think that's complex?
Oh, man.
Some of the worst detection I've ever seen. Did you not read Sherlock Holmes? Anything by Arthur Conan Doyle? Nothing?
There was none of that in this movie. No Batman as the greatest detective in this movie, really.
Just dumb.
but it's not as bad as. Did you see part 1 of Batman: The Long Halloween, the animated movie?
No, I watched the first part. Yes, second part was terrible.
But the first part at least kind of had some interesting stuff in it. There's a line at the end where Batman now says, when I started doing this, I didn't think I would have to be a detective. I'm like, oh my God. Who wrote? Did you guys ever read a Batman comic? Let's see. What was the name of that comic he first appeared in? Defective Comics? In other words, how can you get away with writing that show?
It was just before they named the company Detective Comics. I can't remember what it was, though.
Yeah, what was it? It was called Defective Comics. This movie was, if you don't know Batman's a detective and you're the one producing this movie and you actually let an idiot write that and have the actor say that line, man, and it looked good up until that point, too. It was pretty entertaining. And then the second part was horrible. Should have been called Catwoman: The Long Halloween, but this was terrible.
And going back to the whole alien thing, geez, Ridley for some reason has some hard on against Cameron's Aliens.
That's
film.
what I've been saying for years. That's what I think this is all about.
They acted like they were buddies, but the fact is, Blomkamp had the best idea for a sequel, and Ridley Scott has intentionally gone out of his way to kibosh that film as much as possible to keep it from happening. So hearing that Fede Alvarez is doing one, and with the blessing of Ridley so much that he's producing it, I'm like, this is another shot at Blomkamp and his film idea.
I don't think you're wrong. I've been saying that for a while.
I don't think I'm wrong either. I think that Ridley has shown his fucking hand.
Yeah.
There you go. Mikey just shared this with us here for those who are Game of Thrones fans. I've never seen the show, but
what?
Me either.
Nah.
What?
No.
Well, heartbreaking news, although it's not. HBO is going all in on Game of Thrones spinoffs with the upcoming Targaryen-centric prequel, House of the Dragon, first out of the gate later this year. While the network sets out on expanding the world of Westeros, don't expect original series creators David Benioff and D.B. Weiss to return to the franchise. As Weiss recently told...
Yeah, they shut their load. They've got nothing left.
Entertainment Weekly, he has no intention of returning to Game of Thrones in the future. Wow. Well, that's good news.
I think it's more so HBO will never hire them again.
I was about to say, did they have a deal with, what happened to their other deals? Did they have a deal?
They had the Star Wars deal. They rushed through the end of Game of Thrones so they could get to Star Wars, and then the end of Game of Thrones was received so badly that ruined their Star Wars deal.
Yep. Once you see the man behind the curtain, the glamour and glitz is gone, and they showed their hand of what bad adapters they really are. That once they ran out of source material, they couldn't write anything that was worth a crap.
Yeah.
And I've heard, though, that they're saying that the notes that they got showed that ending or the direction towards that ending, but I don't know if that's true or not. I have my doubts. I think they're idiots. You get a lot of these creators that are good at adapting source material, but once that source material runs out, they just stop being able to do it. And that's when you see really how bad they are.
HBO, in other news related to HBO, an hour ago, a lawsuit was filed. HBO is accused of sharing subscriber data with Facebook in a class action lawsuit. Did you hear about that? Yeah, it's from Variety.
That's a crime.
An hour ago. Wait, hold on. That's not the link.
That should spark an investigation.
That's a technical foul.
Yep, an hour ago, HBO was hit with a class action lawsuit on Tuesday alleging it shared subscribers' viewing history with Facebook in violation of federal privacy laws. It's a class action law firm, a lawsuit brought by one of the nation's largest firms.
Wow.
It was filed in federal court in New York. Alleges that HBO never received consent from subscribers, but did in fact share subscriber viewing history and data with Facebook.
Naughty.
Imagine that. Breaking news. Tech companies not protecting our privacy.
Right. This is why I don't like the whole streaming idea.
I think that's awful, Tom.
But it's where everything's headed.
Is it?
And Chinatsky, I don't have any hope for it either. I don't expect anything good to come of Blade Runner moving forward.
Well, that's not very optimistic.
No.
But
I don't think it's worth being optimistic over. That new series, the Black Lotus Blade Runner, God, it's just garbage.
Wow.
Terrible writing, terrible story plotting, just terrible. Only thing good about it is not the animation, but the environments they created are beautiful to look at.
White Knight observes as a follow-up, he says it's worse than just that. It also breaks EU privacy laws too. They could be prosecuted also within the EU and the UK if in the discovery it shows that the EU and UK systems data was in that payload of data that was shared.
I hope they get it too, because I don't like that. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, Culture Casino, kiss my ass.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, he is.
What the fuck?
This is I blame Gary for the Batman.
You're supposed to be traveling there, mister.
I thought he was on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, these YouTubers, they never can turn off YouTube. These YouTube guys.
No, I know. I do the same damn thing. Adam Wolford is in the house. He sends us another
awesome
5.
dude.
And he says they also cut out tons of storylines and characters. If they were adapting the books like they started off, we would have finally gotten a good ending now. Yes. And actually, it's funny you mentioned that, Adam, because that's going to be coming up in Andre's recent video that I just finished editing. So stay tuned for that, kiddies. It's coming soon, hopefully. But yeah, we pretty much beat all the news to death, I think, today. Was there anything else you guys wanted to discuss real quick at all, or is that about it?
I was surprised. Oh, go ahead, Gary.
No, I was just going to say, I was at a win before I joined you guys because I'd already done a 2-hour show with Sil Abdul, who's got a show going live right now, too, talking about Zaslav.
Oh, boy.
I have a surprise follow-up from my Alf rant from a week ago Friday.
Oh, yeah? What was it?
So karma's a bitch, Tom. You ready for this?
I'm never ready.
All right. So as we all know, me and Alf have what can best be described as a contentious relationship. So on the drive northbound to Connecticut, the subject of Alf came up because I replayed that Friday rant on Midnight's Edge in the morning for my mom. She's like, Mijo, Alf was just so cute. We had him all over the house. I'm like, I know he was all over the house. Remember we had the pillow in the living room and I know. So anyway, so we kind of got into it, and let's just say, she wasn't very, impressed that years later Alpha still traumatized me. So we're driving back down the I-95 yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before. No, it's the day before Sunday when we're on our way to Fredericksburg, where we're going to stay the night. And
Virginia?
Fredericksburg, yeah.
So, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, well, that's where we stopped and stayed at the Hampton Inn. So lo and behold, as we're rolling into town here and stuck in traffic, this stupid freaking license plate is right in front of me. And it's hard to see, but it says ALF, A-L-F. This photo was taken on my camera at 5:30 on Sunday, Tom.
I have nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. We had another super chat from earlier.
Oh, we do?
From Lock On Geek, who said, I liked Batman, but Sonic 2 is my most anticipated movie of the year. Anybody here have any thoughts on the movie? Well, I just brought up the first movie originally before. Yeah, I think it's going to be all right. I wouldn't say I'm like overly excited about it, but I think it'll be good. What do you guys think?
I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't seen the first one yet, but I hear I should.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Mike, you seen the first one, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I loved it. I think it's going to be great.
I know you'll go see the new one because you see just about everything.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait to see the new one.
Hopefully it's good.
Be great.
Yeah. Trailer looks good so far.
Culture Casino has a super sticker, I think.
And in particular, because when you talk about real speedsters like Speedy Gonzalez and Sonic who are better than Flash.
Here we go, man. What is it?
You beat the nudes to death. Don't admit it on YouTube.
True heroes with personality.
Nudes.
Wait, what?
Oh, Culture's just being a dickhole.
Barry Allen sacrificed himself to save the entire DC multiverse. How many times has Speedy Gonzalez saved anyone?
Oh, you know what? He got a lot of tacos and burritos back in the day. That's what he did.
He's the hero of Mexico.
Exactly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Happy, andale.
Hashtag Speedy greater than Sonic. Hashtag Sonic greater than Flash. Hashtag.
Honestly,
I thought Mexican Iron Man was the hero of Mexico.
Yeah.
No.
Him and Batman. Well,
unbelievably, Speedy Gonzalez is known. Is more known than Mexican Iron Man. Yeah.
Now on the show it was Batman well, but in the comic and the animated show it was
Deflator Mouse. Yes.
Yep.
I love that animated show.
Yeah, me too.
It was so hilarious.
Mickey Dolenz was the voice of Arthur.
There you go. Yeah. Love that show.
Yeah, it's odd. You'll find out.
I thought he was a monkey.
That I'm a fan of like that. I love the Tick.
Yeah,
but I thought he was a monkey.
Spoon. Townsend Coleman, that guy doing the voice of the Tick. That guy was incredible.
Yeah, taste my justice.
Naughty Spawn.
Good stuff, man.
My favorite line he ever said was, "Guns and superheroes don't mix."
So, all right. Should we just wrap this up, kids? Sorry, we're not going to have any Toxic Tuesday tonight with 32 flavors of Nick Weiser.
Yeah, I know. He had to cancel
postpone until
tonight.
next week.
Oh, no.
We're talking
We'll
Animal
do
House.
Animal House next week. It'll be fun.
Oh, cool. Hope he's all right.
Yeah, just stuff.
What is that on your uniform?
That might be the Toxic champion right there.
Do we give up when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Germans?
Shut up, he's on a roll.
I love it. Very quotable, great movie, and might be
the bar.
You guys
got fucking bar.
Drunk and stupid is no way to spend your life, son.
Hey, face it, you fucked up. You trusted us.
It's a pledge pin. A pledge pin. I want them on probation. They're already on probation, sir. Well, then, now they're on double secret probation.
Face it, kid, you threw up on Dean Wormer.
Does he forget what probation means? That's the dumbest part of the movie. It's like they're already on probation and they fucked up. That means you should be able to kick them out. But okay, put them on double secret probation. Why not?
Yes, I have the double secret probation DVD video.
Another great line in the movie that most people forget is, "Do you mind if I massage your thighs while you eat?"
Oh, so many. There's so many.
It's a great fucking movie, dude.
They can't do that to our pledges. Only we can do that to our pledges.
That's right.
Did you know that D-Day is actually based? Well, most of the characters are
on
based
Dan
on real
Aykroyd.
people, but D-Day specifically is based on Dan Aykroyd. He was supposed to play him. Yeah.
But is the Kevin Bacon character based on Kevin Bacon? So I want to know. He is in the movie. He is in the movie.
It's 6
Well,
degrees.
most of them are based on like
I'm
like the guys who wrote it, all the guys they knew in college and growing up and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the National Lampoon guys who wrote it, and didn't one of them end up hating the movie or something, or whatever? One of the writers of the film, I can't remember now.
I think that's mentioned in
I think Harold Ramis
drama.
Did Doug Kinney also write it?
I think Doug Kinney hated it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
It's mentioned
who
in
wrote
that
it.
movie about him.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he was like all those guys were like the National Lampoon's guys and all that stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah, National Lampoon Radio was amazing back then.
E. Clay Thomason, I'm sorry I didn't see your super chat before, but thank you for pointing out that I missed it. I must have missed a chunk of them there, probably when I was reading that story. Do you know anything about the new show, The Dirty Black Dog? It looks great. The only bad thing is it's on AMC Plus. No, I don't know anything about The Dirty Black Dog. That sounds like something you do in bed.
That sounds like Bambino when he rolls around in the mud.
Didn't it say? By the way, did it say bag in that dog?
Is that what it is? Dirty Black Bag? I thought it said
Dirty
dog.
Black Bag.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Did I read it wrong? Oh yes, I did. I'm so sorry.
No, I never heard of it in AMC Plus. Didn't know there was one.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Sorry about that, E. Clay. Bag. Okay,
And
sounds
it
like a
looks
weird
like-
yoga position.
Yeah, weird yoga position.
Wow.
The
it
dog part, even the bag. I don't know. The bag sounds weirder. I don't know.
I think it's a Western. It looks weird. Uh-oh.
I like westerns.
Yeah, it's definitely a Western. It looks weird. It looks freaky.
And
It
hey,
looks
the Richard.
pretty.
The Richard.
Way to go. I just created a new sex move.
The dirty black bag.
You did. Wow.
The dirty black dog.
As long as it's not a donkey punch.
Oh.
Oh Lord. Bryant Barth wants to know who is better, Belushi or Farley? Both are similar. Oh boy. Belushi.
Farley was really
Farley
funny, but Belushi was
a
Farley was
force of nature.
I was gonna say Farley was inspired by Belushi, so without Belushi, you can't have Farley. So
true.
That's true.
Well, hell, by that metric, then like we could just go on and on about who was inspired by Belushi.
Mr. Tickletrunk says Happy National Peanut Cluster Day. I thought it was Happy National Women's Day.
Women's Day, isn't it?
Which is funny is that it's Jeremy Griggs' birthday too.
Who?
Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers.
Oh, that's right. I heard that.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to Jeremy and happy National Women's Day as well.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do for National Women's Day? Not ask for a blowjob or what?
I don't know, but had I known, I would have found a way to celebrate.
You have to make it all about her, my friend.
Isn't that every fucking day of the year already?
Yep.
Yes. So you got to double it up today.
And women wonder why we don't like to put up with their shit. Happy National Women's Day.
And Sean Wilson says you
or
had
international. I'm sorry, international.
Yes.
Oh,
ladies,
okay.
Happy
As
National Women's Day.
Mr. Tickletrunk also points out to me because he's being a facetious. Says also Happy National Proofreading Day. Fuck you, Mr. Tickletrunk, but I love you.
You know what I love about this chat is that they mess with us all show long. I love the stream. I love it.
It's great.
God,
I think that goes somewhere with the redundancy department.
Yes, the Department of Redundancy Department.
Department of Redundancy
John
Department.
Zapola wants.
You've been listening to Fireside Theater.
Monty Python.
John
No, I grew
Zapola-
up on Monty Python. Same joke.
What was that, Mike?
John Zapola wants a National White Man's Day. I'd support that.
We'll never get one of those. All right, kids. I think we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here, everybody in the chat. Check out Clobberin' Time's channel. Check out Gary's channel, which is the Pop Culture Minefield. Check out Mexican Iron Man's channel where you can see him unboxing all kinds of stuff all the time. And you know, one of these days he's going to cut a finger off.
Ah.
And thank you to all the mods in the chat for all your help today, as always. And thanks you guys for watching and listening. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd be talking to ourselves.
Oh,
so we appreciate it.
Hey, old chat. The wonderful, lovely ladies in the chat, and you guys are okay too.
Yeah, we got a couple ladies in the chat.
Yes.
Not too many, but a
And
few.
then 6.
Well, 6 is
wait. I love you, 6.
Oh my God! I made the mistake. I made the mistake of flirting with 6 on a live stream, and she just like, I was like, "Whoa! Did I bite off more than I could chew?"
6 is lovely and awesome.
Yeah, it's just I'm like, okay, 6 equals lioness huntress. Me equals willing, wounded, self-inflicted wounded antelope.
I don't even want to know. And with that,
and
As a reminder, I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that.